Hey Cletus, how about going full-time ARCA racing?
Oh, hell yeah, brother. Happy to be out here with you.
You just have to prove one thing.
Hey everybody, it's Dale Jr. back again for another episode of the Dale Jr. Download with my good friend TJ Majors and the co-host of the show. And if you can go out there and perform better than anybody else, you're going to be able to come out of the local short track scene. This is every driver's dream.
But first, Mr. McFarland, you have to get a top 10 in the Discovery Race at the Rock. Let's do it, Cleet. Welcome to this Discovery Race Finish Top 10 to Advance. Pretty simple enough. We're going to be doing it here at Rockingham Speedway, a place we haven't seen in a NASCAR game for over 20 years. That is just incredible. Here we go, the start to Cletus McFarland's full-time career. It's underway, and we are racing here at the Rock. We have Jimmy Williams to our inside, and I will admit, I did not expect to be starting in 30th. So we have a lot of ground to make up, 20 positions in fact. It's going to be pretty tough, but if anyone is up for the challenge, it's going to be Cletus. So we have a huge run out of turns 1 and 2. We cut down to the inside underneath Margie Brooks, and we're already up into 24th. We get into the back of Jessica Robinson here. Now we look to her outside out of 4. We have a very, very strong Chevrolet Camaro, or Chevrolet SS, I should say. I don't even know if those exist in the real world anymore, but they do in ARCA. As now we look to the outside of old Chuck Diaz, we're going to be able to make the move here. We have a massive run down the backstretch in that trap. We're going to take them 3 wide down into turn 3 and 4. Get a little loose. I slide up, I get into the wall. That's just a lot of Cletus's inexperience showing right there. As we come out of turn 4, little side draft on Patrick Barnes. We're going to be up to P18 as we cross the stripe. 3 more laps to get up to P number 10, I believe. Yes, we have to make up a lot of headway here. We're going to get a spot on Billy Green, though. I think that is surely going to help, as we just need 5 more positions. But I don't know if we're going to be able to get there. Look at all the ground I have to make up in 2 laps. It's going to be tough, but Cletus, I have faith that he can make it happen. Down the inside of Bailey, he throws the block. Ricky Cox now. We try and drive to his outside. Don't get in the wall, luckily. We're going to have the momentum out of 4. He's going to block us. Cox with the block. We spin him down the back straightaway, but he may have just cost our chances. Oh, the yellow is out. The yellow flag is out. And already drama for Cletus McFarland. He pretty much just dumped that man in his debut. Not a good look. But at the end of the day, as long as he finishes top 10, he's alright. We're going to have a 2-lap shootout. 2 laps to decide it here in the Rock. Let's see what goes on. What goes down here from Rockingham Speedway. We are back under green flags. And we just need 4 more positions, and we have a ride secured for next season. Or Cletus McFarland, I should say. Because that man, he is hungry. And if he puts his mind to it, he can do it. That's what his mom always told him. And now he's looking underneath. Robbie Collins, he fakes low. He's going to try and go middle. Right behind Ned Hill. He bumps into him. McFarland maybe with a bit of damage slowing him down now. He's got a big run on Robbie Collins. He accidentally bumps him, and that's just going to help Robbie on to the final lap of the race. Can McFarland make up the positions he needs? He's going to get in the gas, run the high line, maybe get a run out of 4. He needs these 3 spots right here. Down to the low side. There is the target right there in that white Ford Mustang. He's going to send it. Sends it on Kevin Murphy. Can he get the momentum here? Runs the high line. He's going to be close. McFarland coming to the line. It's not going to be enough.
Nice try. I think we'll do better next time.
And Cletus is not going to be re-signed by his former team, Rhett Jones Racing. Where he's going to go now, who knows? But as we all know, Cleet did not hit the sponsor incentive, so instead of signing with the team, he decided to create his own, Screaming Eagle Motorsports. I mean, how much more fitting and how much more Cletus can you get? Here it is, Screamin' Eagle Racing by Cletus McFarland, a beautiful team if you ask me. Of course, he's going to be sticking with Ford, and that is simply because of the opportunity they gave him to run part-time last year. That leaves only one thing left to do. Let's go racing at the World Center of Speed.
Welcome to the World Center of Racing.
Let's see how our first qualifying session goes.
Let's roll.
Let's just see how our equipment is just right off the rip. Looks like the sponsor goal is going to be a top 35. I don't know if we're going to be able to get it, let's just lay down a lap and see what happens. Just qualified a second off the pace.
Here we go. Start it up.
Let's go racing, boys. Here we go, coming to the green flag of the Daytona 500, as well as Cletus McFarland's journey to the top of NASCAR. We are underway here in the ARCA Series 200. I know our car may have not been very promising in qualifying trim, but you know what they say, the draft is the great equalizer, and we're going to try and use that to our advantage here at Daytona, because I have a feeling that this car actually has some juice under the hood. It was just, we were just having some engine issues in qualifying, that's it. At least that's what I'm hoping. But I do want to mention that I was playing on 100 difficulty, so it's not like this is going to be easy. As we tuck in behind Tanner Reef, we're already up into the top 38. As we move Tanner Reef out of the way and try and pass his brother Tyler Reef, the Reef brothers kind of suck. As we continue to make good progress up through the field, go below the yellow line just for a second though. We have already smashed our goal. We just need to keep pushing and keep moving forward here. As we slot in behind Wilson and now we battle with Alex Quarterly. Give him a little side draft. We split the middle, three wide down the back straightaway. We have a huge run and on Cletus McFarland. Yeah, guys, just ignore that. That's the fake Cletus. But yeah, we keep moving. We keep pushing Eric Johnson Jr. as we are three wide in the ARCA Series. That's usually a recipe for disaster. As we get a huge shove here. We can try and move up to the third lane. I'm going to force it. We're four wide at Daytona. Contact made. Almost crashed. There's more cars. They're all squirrely, and we are all out of shape as we try and run the high lane. Once again, we go four wide as Maples gets into the wall in front of me. Now we split down three wide, and there's cars wrecking behind. There are cars wrecking behind me, and that was not any part of my fault. And they just wrecked behind me. In all honesty, let's see. 1 can of fuel. I'm just gonna take half a can. Half a can. It's bold. Will it work? I don't know. Will we have enough? It's only time will tell. As we perfectly hold serve here in the same position we started off the pit road. Good job by the crew. As we get back underway, we are once again racing here. But do we have enough fuel to make it to the end? That's the question.
Still there.
Yes, we do. We are going to have plenty of fuel in the tank, which is good to know, because I don't want to be worrying about fuel and staying out of trouble. As you already saw, the AI here, especially in this series, they can get a little bit dicey.
Stay low. As
we saw 4 wide racing, and cars were getting into the wall. They were all over the places. We have a huge run on the top prospect, Corey Day. What a statement that would be if we could beat him in our debut. One of the hottest commodities in NASCAR right now. And he's running behind Cletus McFarland. Let me just take a step aside. I don't see the vision in Corey Day. Like, seriously. That man is just mid in the truck series. And then in the ARCA series, he isn't even that good. As we are already getting spread out here. 3 wide. I push Ed Pompa, trying to push him and keep this bottom lane moving. And it is working pretty well for the moment. Andy Jankoliak, Andy J as they call him, he's in the mix too. That outside lane leader, I have a feeling that's going to get some momentum. That's why we switch up to pushing the former Daytona winner, Greg Van Alst, to the top spot. At least that's what the goal is. As we are on lap 7 of 10, we're going to come by, and there's going to be 3 more laps of racing for Cletus McFarland. He's trying to win his first career race. Can it be done? What a statement that would be as we split the middle with Greg Van Alst. He wasn't expecting it. But look at the cars. They are lined up here on the outside. Much better connection than William Sawalich and his teammate Lawless Allen on the inside. We once again split the middle with Jake Finch. And now we are just 1 position away from Will Kimmel and the top spot. Can we make the move? We're looking to the outside of Kimmel, but he's got the speed. He doesn't have much help though. We're going to get a push here on the outside. A good run down the back. And Cletus McFarland to the lead with the crowd roars as McFarland is pushed ahead down the back straightaway. He's just got to hold it for 2 more laps now. And he's got way out in front of the field. This could be really, really bad for Cletus. That rookie inexperience showing here as he is way out in front of the field. And he's going to have some really bad momentum here as the field creeps up on him. He tries to block. He can't block both lanes. As there's Sawalich flying by. McFarland was just too far out in front. He's going to slot in behind Lawless Allen now. And we are going to... Should we make a move on him? No, I'm not thinking so. Not yet. This is not the time to go for the move yet. As we continue to ride behind Allen. Get a little bit of loose off of turn 4. Allen is going to look to the high side, and we're going to try and help him past William Sawalich. I know Sawalich is a better driver than Allen too, so I'd much rather fight Lawless for the win. As Dewey look to the inside, I'm going to think about it, but we don't have any help just yet. Coming to the final lap of the Daytona 200. Who is it going to be? Cletus, Lawless, or somebody else? We look to his outside, out of turn 4, through across the stripe. One more lap of racing. It's the white flag lap. We draw side by side down the back. He's going to get a little run with that Toyota power. We clearly don't have the engine to be racing up front yet, but we have the skill. As we bang doors side by side, it's going to be 3 wide for the lead out of turn 4. Who is going to take it? Cletus. We nudge ahead down the back straightaway with the help from this guy in the red. I don't know who you are, but what a legend. He's going to push Cletus McFarland out in front of the field, but do we get too far? I learned my lesson from last time. I'm going to back off, let him catch up to my bumper. Will he go for the move? Or he's just going to push Cletus to the win. He looks to our inside. We shut him off, as now the car's 2 by 2 behind us, but it's not going to matter. We win in our first career race. How about that from Cletus McFarland? He hops out of the car. Victory for Cletus in his 5th career race. How much more impressive can you get for the driver of the number 94 Screaming Eagle Ford? So impressive from Cletus. Now let's see what he has to say about that win.
What's your experience like as a whole?
Well, I was having the best day of my life. Ripping around Daytona like a bald eagle. I was flat out, avoided a wreck, which was awesome. I thought I was the best driver to ever exist in that moment. And it's probably because my sleeves were cut off that I was able to pull off that maneuver, come down pit road.
Well, thanks, Cleet. He also gains over 1,300 rep. Here is the social media if you want to pause and read that. We not only won the race, but we also lead the standings and make 32 grand from that race. That is huge. Oh, reputation. Okay, new tab, race shop. So looks like we have to get to 10,000 reputation to unlock the Camping World Truck Series. And let's check out the race shop actually. Have not seen this yet. Ooh, it looks like we have 3 urgent tasks to do. I don't know what these are about. Our crew chief Dave Ramsey, Cassidy Mercer, who is our agent. Alright, she's gonna help us find sponsorship. That is fantastic. Hold up. New sponsor interest. Cletus, as your reputation increases, you're gonna attract better sponsors. We've got one interested in us right now. Let's check out the office. Looks like Big Fish Barbecue. Come on now, is that not American or what? We completely repair the car. That definitely helps. Hold up, where am I supposed to upgrade my car? Looks like, I guess I just can't customize my car, but let's just go to the race weekend, see what Cletus has got, not on the super speedways.
Qualifying is underway.
Time to do this.
So we cut down. Let's see what the lap is gonna be. It's gonna be
we're
a
done.
36.
Solid run out there.
Hey, at least it's not last. Buttermean McQueen qualified first. Good for him, I guess. But yeah, I was kind of expecting this race to be a wake-up call, and let's see how it goes. I'm not gonna say anything yet, as we are once again rolling here at Phoenix International Raceway, and the horsepower deficit is already apparent as we try and stay in line here behind Mr. Kyle Steckley. So we drive it deep down around the outside. Terrible corner. I way overdrove it, and that's gonna cost us a couple spots. So we fall down to P37, make that P38 behind Sean Court. Remember, I need at least 35th to hit that sponsor incentive. And we've got 27 laps to make up 4 positions. I think it can be done, but you never know.
Clear up top.
Try and get a good run out of this corner, which we are able to do. We're able to clear 39th place, so let's just keep looking ahead, try and keep the momentum up. So we drive it deep down into this corner, try and mimic the lines of the cars in front of us. Just dug down low a bit, just a little bit to get that run. But Sean Ford, look at that acceleration versus us. That is just not fair. Hold up, is that the guy who pushed me to the victory last week at Daytona? He's back here with us. Must have had a terrible car and just got lucky or something. Because, that's pretty much what happened to me, to be honest with you. But we continue to battle here for about last place. I'm just hoping for a caution, hoping for a pit stop, hoping something is going to shake this up as we continue to fight for nearly
Stay high.
last place. Like, this is kind of embarrassing. We cannot, like, look at the overspeed that Will Kimmel has on
Clear.
us. That is unnaturally quick. Like, I don't know how I'm
One
supposed to
outside.
contend with these guys. As we give him a little switch back down the inside here. Honestly, some decent racing with him. It's just only if I had a bit more straight line
Clear,
speed, you
clear.
would see him pull away. Maybe trying outbraking me
One
down
high.
into this corner. Late on the brakes. It's gonna work out as we end up side by side with him out of the corner.
Clear high if you
Gonna
want
try and take the dog leg here. And we are gonna
Outside
stay
now.
side by side with him as he's got the momentum. A great battle here with number 69, to be all honest with you. We get loose, running half apron and half
Stay
racing
low.
surface, still side by side with the 69 of Will Kimmel. What a thrilling battle we have on our hands. Me and Kimmel,
Clear all
I mean,
around.
we could be, like, this could be a rivalry for me. 1-2 at the Daytona 500 or Daytona 200, whatever they call it. And now 38-39 here at Phoenix as I brush the inside wall. Rookie mistake for me. As yeah, my car, I can feel the tires starting to wear. Yeah, we're at 76, 66, mostly in the 60s and 70s here. So yeah, the tires are certainly starting to wear out. It's another huge slide. I need to be more conservative on the inputs. But do we have enough fuel to even make it to the end? Yes, we do. It's actually gonna be kind of close. We're like right on the dot here, so I don't know. Some people might have to pit if they're not conserving the fuel well. Oh, hold up. I don't think we have enough fuel to make it to the end, guys. I just saw 10 to go, and we only have 9 laps of fuel. We could have a green flag pit stop. How interesting could that be? It's taken the leaders 12 laps to catch up to us. That is just embarrassing. I'm not gonna let him by without a fight here, though.
One high.
Oh, if we
Clear
get
outside.
loose out of 4, can we save it?
Car high.
Not really, as I'm not going to let Butterbean by here. We cannot go let down. Slide up in front of the 28. He just got the power. I'm
Clear up top.
trying to put him in the wall or do something, but there's really nothing I can do to stop that best repair 28. We just now got to fight to stay the first car on the lead lap. Hope a caution comes out within like 2 laps, or else it's pretty much going to be race over. Like, I was just racing these
Clear up
cars
top.
for the win
One
a
inside.
week ago, and now they're lapping. There are cars pitting. There are cars pitting.
Car outside.
You know what? Do I try and stretch the fuel?
Clear outside.
Do we try and stretch the fuel? The fuel mileage master. I'm starting to save huge amounts of coasting. A lot of partial throttle. We're in the 31st place. This might be our only chance. 5 laps to go this time by. And we have over 5 laps of fuel. There it is. We need about a whole lap.
Outside now.
So I am doing a ton
All
of
clear.
coasting here. Coast,
One
coast,
outside.
coast, coast, coast. Man, this is gonna be tight. We
Clear
could
outside.
make this exciting. I'm just saying it's not
Leader's
over
on pit
till it's
road.
over. The leader is
Car
coming in.
outside.
That's Brendan Queen.
One bottom.
We're already off the
Clear
throttle.
outside.
Look at the speed difference. They're already coming to unlap themselves. Those are the leaders, I believe. So we are so
One high.
loose out of 4. Get into Robusto
wide.
contact with me
Three
and
wide.
it was Isabella. Robusto,
outside.
no, my bad. That
One
is
up
Jake
high.
Finch, as he is still on the lead lap. He is not pitted just yet. You drive it in just a bit deeper than him, but there's nothing I can do there. Just another
Clear high.
speed out of the
to
car.
go.
2 laps to go, and we do have enough fuel. We do have enough fuel
Leader is
to make
pitting.
it to the end. It looks
Car
like
outside.
the leaders are pitting once again. Let's see what position we come out in. I've saved enough fuel. The fuel mileage master, Cletus McFarland, is looking like he's going to somehow finesse his way to a good finish. As we now have 2 laps to go. My tires are absolutely shot. I'm getting into the wall out of each corner. I don't know if we're going to be able to make any more spots up, but you know, a 25 is actually our sponsor incentive goal. So if we're able to get
One more
this,
time.
that's pretty solid. White flag, 1 more lap to go. Looks like there's no traffic in front or behind us that we can catch, as it's just us and the racetrack. Oh my goodness. This car is undrivable right now. Please, I just need to see the
Try to
checkered
save some
flag.
fuel if you can.
White, last corner here. Just try and bring it home in P25. Look at the slide on this thing. Come on, get to the line, get to the line,
Don't
get to the
worry
line.
about that one. We'll get 'em next
24th.
time.
24th place. How about that, guys? What a way to stretch the fuel there. LeVar Scott is going to win it. It all came down to fuel mileage, as it looks like Scott and Finch and Reef were able to stretch it. Everyone else seemed to have come down. Look, Brandon Queen had that race in the bag. He was all gas, no brakes. and that came to bite him in the end. Race finish of 24th, pretty solid for McFarland. And it looks like we've finally unlocked everything. The Team HQ, where is this? Looks like we have some new messages from the crew chief as well as the garage. Let's check this out. Repairs, we'll do this later. And that is going to end this video. As I said, it's about 2 or 3 races per episode. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Drop it a like if you did. Also, a sub would help. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.